Okay, so thank you so much for your patience with this. I know it's been a long time, but my health had to come first. It's been crazy. But enough about me. So, one thing I just want to say before I get into the energy, I truly believe that as a reader, I am not able to tell you who your twin flame is. I think that intuitively that is something that you will know. But what I can tell you is about the connection and what I'm seeing here. So, you asked if it's Paul. Again, like I said, I'm not the one that's going to be able to tell you yes or no, but I'm going to dive into that energy to, see what more so I can pick up on that specific connection. So let's see here. Let's see. Regards to Paul. Okay, so I'm not sure what his zodiac sign is, but I do get like fire water energy with him. So this could be in his chart or in his big three. So fire and water. Fire would be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then water would be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so I do get that kind of energy going on here. So I do feel like that could be your counterpart or the person you're asking about. Okay, there's a lot of transformative energy as well. So I do feel like this connection with this person, Paul, definitely feels like it's something that has come into your life and created a lot of transformative energy. It's almost like a whirlwind. Like your emotions got stirred up, passion got stirred up. This does coincide with the energy of twin flame for me. Again, I'm not going to say yes or no because I definitely feel like this is up to you. Sorry if you hear my cat. This is up to you to decide if it is your twin flame. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we should always listen to our own intuition, but I definitely feel like the type of energy that I'm seeing with this, that whirlwind energy, that up and down, that transformative, like, I can't believe I can't catch my breath type of energy would coincide with that. I feel like there's this unworthiness that I'm sensing coming from him. It almost feels like he doesn't feel good enough, or he has a lot of inner demons that he's fighting. To me, they feel like insecurities, like big time insecurities. I feel like this is one of the reasons why he may have kind of strayed away from the connection. I know that you mentioned you guys are in no contact. But I do feel like, so I don't know if you guys have communicated about it before, but I do feel like there was reciprocal energy when it comes to how you feel and the passion towards each other. This could have been something that was not communicated effectively by him. I do feel like because he has a lot of emotional instability, and I feel like, again, there's a lot of energy of insecurity. I feel like he is very insecure, especially when it comes to love connections. I don't know what, I think he might even have like some mommy issues or something like this, or abandonment issues in that sense, because I feel like there's like, it's too good to be true, I can't do it, like I want to run, that type of energy that comes up. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like it's like, I'm not ready. Like, that's the type of energy that I get with this. It's like, I am not ready. I definitely feel like when it comes to the way that you guys connected, or the way that you've connected in the past, it's like we came together at a time when it was like, no. Both of you, though. It doesn't feel like it's just him. It feels like it was like you came together and then you split apart quickly. So I don't know if you guys were ever even in a romantic connection, or if you were, I feel like it might have been brief or it ended abruptly. Oh, hold on. What is this that just flew out? Let me see. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a projection of fears that comes forward. So I don't know if you guys have been, I know that you mentioned you communicated recently, but I don't know if there was a communication back. But I do feel like if there is or was anything that was kind of negative, or you felt like it was negative, I do feel like there's a lot of projecting. I feel like this person projects their energy, and I feel like this person kind of like repels love. I know that sounds very strange, but I do feel like this person that you're dealing with repels love. Like, they're like, I can't do it, I don't know, it's not for me. Like, it just feels like it's very defense mechanism and fear based. It's very emotional too. So I don't know if this person, this could be you as well, but I feel like this person is quite emotional. But it feels very buried, very, very hidden. Don't mind any background noise. I have my kids and my cat, so if you hear anything, that's them. But it feels very buried. Like I bury my emotions deep inside. But I feel like this is you too in the past. I feel like you've been this way and you guys kind of mirror each other in this sense. I feel like there's a lot more that you want to say, but you don't say it because there's fears that are coming into play here as well. Let me see. What? Okay, I am tripping right now. So I put a card back in the deck, okay, we're talking about projecting, and it just came up again. So, wow. There's definitely that heavy energy of the projection. So I do feel like when it comes to this person and the communication that you may have received, just keep it in mind that this person is a projector. They project their energy in a big way, in the sense that they cannot handle anything being received to them. It's almost like I can't handle it. Like I can't handle love is what I'm getting here. Emperor just flew out. So this is another signifier. Whenever I'm doing a reading about a twin flame, if an emperor or an empress comes out, this is always a signifier from spirit that this is a divine counterpart situation. So, again, use your own intuition, but I am getting the clarification through the cards that would make sense as far as the connection. Okay. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And I just got the Empress. I have the Emperor and the Empress that came out back to back. I'm gonna just show you really quick. Look at this. Emperor and Empress that came out back to back. Those are divine masculine, divine feminine energies. I feel like there is some type of communication. I know that you recently communicated, but I feel like there was like this impulsiveness behind it. So this could have been your energy. This could have been this person's energy in the way that they received it. It kind of feels like impulsive, like, you know, like I don't know which way to go. It feels very fast moving to the point where maybe you didn't understand it or this person didn't understand it, if that makes sense. It's like, wait, hold on. Like it feels very impulsive. So I feel like there's one thing that I am going to tell you when it comes to a divine feminine, a lot of times when we are the ones that communicate first, because we are in the feminine energy and the feminine energy is to receive, when we communicate first, a lot of times it can go south, okay? Because it is actually the job of the divine masculine to do the giving, to do the communication first, to make the first move. Of course, it doesn't, I mean, people make their own decisions and things do catapult in that way. And I do believe that everything is, you know, happening for a reason. However, personal experiences and experiences that I've had with clients, a lot of times when you are the divine feminine energy and you make the communication first, it can actually not go the way that you planned. Okay, so just to let you know, because I know that you said you reached out, this could be why you're receiving that energy of it kind of not going anywhere, or it's going maybe the way that you did not want it to, period. Yeah. And then literally as I'm talking about this, I get the Four of Swords energy. So this is the energy of inaction. I feel the spirit is kind of guiding you right now to not do anything when it comes to this connection. I know that might sound weird and you're probably like, wait, what? I feel that with your divine feminine energy, you are coming into a place of power and growth, okay? So when it comes to this, we don't ever want to be in the waiting energy. Of course, this is kind of like natural. We want our counterpart to come. We miss them. We love them. We have this deep connection and we want to see where it goes. But it is counteractive to us to be in the energy of actually waiting. So what spirit is guiding us to do is to continue forward in our energy of just doing our own thing in our life, just going forward and doing your own thing. It's a lot easier said than done, but I definitely feel like spirit is saying inaction is the action you need to take right now, if that makes sense. Inaction as far as the connection. So as far as communicating and things like this, I definitely feel like they are guiding you more to the energy of don't do it right now, hold off, don't send anything out at this time. I do feel like you've manifested this connection and this person has also manifested this connection. You guys are very compatible. I don't know if you've gotten to the point of knowing that just yet, but I definitely feel like there is a lot of compatibility within this connection. So I do feel like if and when you guys are able to come into communication and in union, it would work. I do feel like you have a lot in common in that aspect. I feel like there's a lot of desires and future goals that you both have in common. Yeah, and I even think that in the past, in your childhood, or just in your life in general, you guys have had a lot of similar experiences occur within your life. Let me see. I know you mentioned if things are going to go forward, if there's going to be communication, things like this. So I just want to tell you, time frames can always change because the divine does not recognize time as we do. So I could be like, oh, it's in 6 months, but the divine's like, wait, what's 6 months? It's divine timing. You know what I mean? So I can still give time frames, but just to let you know, the divine does not understand time. And a lot of times they won't give us time frames because they want us to surrender and trust more. So I know that's annoying, but that does happen. Yeah, the Queen of Cups just flew out. So self-love, I feel like right now, even meeting your twin flame or coming into contact with your twin flame, connecting to your twin flame and having the telepathic communication, that's another thing. I feel like you've been seeing a lot of signs when it comes to that. I know you mentioned feathers. Feathers could be a sign that's associated with your twin flame, or for me, this is a lot about freedom and messages from spirit. Angels being near you, guided protection. But when it comes to this, I feel like even coming into contact and knowing who your twin flame is, understanding what the connection is, has catapulted you into a self-love energy. I feel like this is something that you're being guided to do right now, to really cultivate the relationship with yourself. Because you and your twin are mirroring each other, there are things about yourself that you haven't visited in a long time. And I feel like it's going to continue. I feel like you have only seen, just a little spark of what this is. So I feel like this is going to really ascend you into your healing journey. The next 6 months are being highlighted to me. So for me, this is like, obviously we're in January. So January to like June, I feel like you're going to be, I don't want to say the word, I was going to say catastrophic, but that sounds negative. Outstanding, just a very extreme word as far as your healing journey and as far as your connection to the 5D, connection to yourself in the 5D, connection to your twin flame. I'm just going to tell you this right now, the twin flame energy and the twin flame signs are going to keep rolling in. You may start to see his name everywhere. You might, if you know his birth date, you might start to see the sequence of the numbers of his birth date everywhere along with yours. And if you haven't already been seeing that, I am pretty sure you're going to, because the masses of the collectives were really starting to wake up to this shit. Even though it doesn't necessarily mean like you have to be together right now. And I think that that's a misconception that a lot of us have when it comes to twin flames. It's like, okay, I met my twin flame, I'm in love, we have to be together right now. That is actually not the purpose of the twin flame connection. The twin flame connection is to get you back to self. Because your twin flame is you, if that makes sense. You are being guided to get back to self-love, to take care of yourself, to cultivate the relationship with yourself, that you can mirror that back to that person and that they can do the same as well. Okay, so if that makes sense, and I definitely feel like that's what you're being guided to do within these next 6 months. There's going to be a lot of that type of energy where you're really reconnecting to self deep down on a very deep level. I get a lot of heart chakra energy. So for me, this is like healing the heart space, understanding the heart space. My goodness, I'm so sorry for the background noise. So time frame. I am seeing the number 9. So this could be 9 weeks from now. 9 months seems like a stretch, but again, I can't ever really quote times. I can give you kind of like a roundabout, but I am seeing 9. So this could be 9 weeks from now that there could be some communication. It could be even sooner than that. Again, I'm also seeing Virgo season. So I know that's pretty far out, but I'm just going to highlight that there for you. I'm just going to leave that there. Virgo comes up pretty heavily, so there could be communication before that, but there could also be some significance within the connection happening in Virgo season. I do see the Ten of Cups energy and the Justice and the Queen of Swords. So for me, what this would mean is emotional fulfillment and a possibility for coming together into union with your person. So I do feel like that's not out of reach. Like I mentioned, I mean, I don't believe that every twin flame comes together in this lifetime, to be honest. I know that's like probably not the most amazing, magical thing that we want to hear. Of course, we want to hear that we're going to be together. I don't think that every twin flame is meant to be together on or in this lifetime, just because sometimes there's more difficulties than others, and sometimes it's very difficult for that connection to really get into the physical reality. With your connection that I'm seeing here, I do feel like there is potential for a union in this lifetime with the Ten of Cups and things like that, because that is emotional fulfillment, that's coming together, that's the rainbow after the storm energy, that's connection. This person is going to be somebody that you're gonna have to be patient with. And again, I don't feel like we should ever be in that energy of waiting, okay? So I don't want you to sit around and be like, okay, I have to be patient for him because he's not ready. But I do feel like he's not ready to accept the feelings and the energy that comes with this connection, because it feels more intense, because it is something of a counterpart connection. The intensity makes him tense up. He freezes up. I have the Page of Pentacles energy, and this is like slow movement, okay? So it's an offer, but it's a slow offer. So I do feel like that is a possibility that can happen as far as an offer coming forward from this person, but I don't think that it's going to be at the pace that you would like. I know, again, probably not what you want to hear right now. Oh wow, yeah, and I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles literally back to back. This person's overcoming a lot. I feel like they may have recently left a relationship or been in, sorry about that, my child keeps trying to come down here when I'm working. So yeah, I now have the Two of Cups in my hand. So yeah, Two of Cups is another signifier of a divine connection. Oh wow, and the Tower just flew out. So I feel like this person is, like I mentioned, I feel like this person may be coming out of a relationship or coming out of an energy of having a bad relationship. Some type of big change I feel like has happened, and this could be both of you simultaneously, where these big changes are occurring, things are kind of erupting, and I do feel like it's going to lead you into this energy of understanding. So for this person that you're dealing with, I do feel like this energy is coming forward to put them in a space of understanding what deep connection this is and understanding the connection in general. It may make them feel very impulsive. So I do feel like within these next 6 months, there is going to be this huge change. Like it's like really big. I feel like this person may be having a complete life transition or something like this. I feel like it's like, oh my God, I didn't see this coming. Boom, it just shocks. Like it's a shocking change. You actually may receive some very unexpected communication from him. So I do feel like, remember I said like number 9 weeks, something like this. The connection and the communication that is going to be coming forward in that time frame may be extremely unexpected, to the point where you're like, oh my God, I didn't expect this to happen. I definitely feel like that's something that you can expect. The unexpected is what I'm hearing. Expect the unexpected. There could be a complete curveball. So I do feel that there is going to be some offer that comes forward. This could be a small offer, as far as like friendship or just kind of like more of a consistent communication when it does happen. I feel like for the commitment or like that type of energy with this person, again, I feel like this person is very slow moving. I feel like the realization is happening very slowly. It's an unfolding truly that happens when it comes to these connections. It's like we get the energy, we figure it out, and then it unfolds slowly. So I feel like you are the more awakened counterpart. So you understand it. This person does not yet. But I do feel like I mentioned, there's going to be some type of like big ass change that happens to the point where he's going to be like, whoa, like he may even see a sign or something like this that really is like, okay, I think something's going on here, like very synchronistic. Okay. Let's see. I know you also asked about a home for yourself. I'm going to look into that for you as well. Connected forever to the love of my life. Okay. There's another signifier. So I do feel like there's definitely, like, ever since you guys have come into contact, I feel like this has been going vice versa. Like you feel this connection. This person feels it too, but I do feel like they've been running from it. I feel like they don't understand it in that sense. So they definitely have run from that energy. Overwhelmed. I feel like he's also very overwhelmed. I don't know, does he have kids? I keep hearing kids. Do you have kids? I feel like there's kids involved, or there could possibly be kids in the future. Because I keep hearing children. So just keep that in mind. Either you have kids, he has kids, both of you have kids, or you could possibly have children in the future, or there could be like some spirit babies involved here that are trying to connect you guys. That happens as well too. I would highly suggest looking into that when it comes to divine counterpart energy. Okay, so I do feel like you can expect some type of connection, communication with this person within possibly the next 9 weeks, and I do feel like it's going to come completely out of nowhere, and I feel like you should expect the unexpected. There's a lot going on. I feel like there's a lot of deep inner healing going on both parts that needs to happen beforehand, and I do feel like this can head into something substantial, but it's going to take time. This person's still working on their career as well, and I feel like this is vice versa. So let's see now when it comes to, ooh, yeah, back and forth in my head, back and forth in my head. I feel like this person goes back and forth, and they may have, like, did you text something? Or I think you said text. I don't know if you did or not, but if you wrote something, I feel like this person has reread it many times. Or maybe this is you, or this is both of your energy, but I feel like I'm seeing it like being reread, or something like this going through my head, okay? So it's definitely on this person's mind, okay? You are on this person's mind, yeah. And I do feel like they are working on stacking their coins right now. I feel like they have this kind of like, either they're seeking to be an entrepreneur, or they already are in entrepreneur energy, because I feel like that's something that's very important to this person, is stability. I think it's important to both of you, and I feel like that's another reason why you guys are not connected yet in the physical reality, because you're both working on that energy as well. So let's see if we can get anything for a home for you. Let's see. Oh, well, that's pretty fucking amazing. I have the Six of Wands. That is announcement energy. That is victory. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, High Priestess, I have the intuitive knowing. I feel like you are definitely going to be able to move forward with getting a home. I would say within the 6 to 7 month mark from now, within that time frame, there could be some type of opportunity that opens up for you, where you are able to get into a home or purchase a home, or whatever you're trying to do. I definitely feel like that is within the energy. I also feel like you're going to intuitively be guided. Okay, so your intuition energy comes up very strongly here. So I feel that you're going to be intuitively guided to the place of where you're going to be locating. So this could be like asking for a sign, or asking spirit to open up the doorway for an opportunity of a home, or open up the information that you need to get there. And I do feel like you're going to be following that. So you're going to be following your intuition to receive this. And I am getting that energy of receiving. So I definitely feel like spirit is saying, yes, you will be able to achieve this. This is something that is going to be happening for you. Let's see. Yeah, patience and planning. So I definitely feel like you have been very patient. You've been planning. You've been stacking your coins. And I definitely feel like that's the energy that spirit wants you to continue forward with, is doing that. Because I feel like you doing that is going to get you into a space where you need to get when it comes to your goals, your financial goals, your, you know, just life plans in general. I'm also getting, just a side note, again, let's get back into the twin flame love energy. I feel like you are going to be seeing this person once they communicate initially, from the time frame that I'm talking about, once they first come back in with the communication as far as coming back, because I definitely feel like this person is coming back. Once this person comes back, I feel like there's going to be this pop in and pop out energy, where they pop in, they check in with you, you may communicate or be in physical contact, and then they go away again, and then they pop back. It's like a check-in energy, like, hey, I'm here, what's going on? I do feel like I'm hearing false start. So this does tend to happen in twin flame connections, where you have many different false starts, where you feel like it's going to go somewhere and then it doesn't. And I don't want this to discourage you. I'm just telling you the truth of what I'm seeing. I feel like this is the type of energy that this person will have before you guys get into something more stable. But don't let it worry you. This is kind of just part of it. It's just part of that whirlwind roller coaster energy, because a twin flame connection is never easy. Okay, so I do feel like this person is going to come back in, and they may retreat and come back in again. Okay, so I truly hope this was helpful for you. Thank you again for your patience. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night, whatever time you get this.